Party meeting, Conservatives heckled de Klerk, frustrated that he's not yet heeded their objections.
Die staatspresident het na vryheid toe gekom om te praat en hy gaan vanaand praat. Hy gaan praat.
White divided against white is an old story in South Africa, a struggle at its bitterest when each side believes that his is the best way of protecting white interests. The chairman tries to reason with the audience, but unable to keep control, calls in the police to eject the troublemakers.
Moenie dat blank teen blank op hierdie wyse optree nie. Dit is 'n skande vir die Afrikaner.
De Klerk's pleas fail to restore order. A tear gas grenade thrown by one of the protesters empties the hall. But breaking up his political meeting only plays into the hands of de Klerk.
Ek wil van elkeen wat vir die konservatiewe party gestem het vra om terug te gaan na sy binnekamer en te vra, is dit die toekoms wat hulle vir Suid-Afrika wil hê?
There are some members of the far right out of reach of de Klerk's words. This is the AWB, the military wing of conservatism. They claim 50,000 members and say they act within the law, but are suspected of taking part in violence against blacks under the guise of vigilante action.
Undisciplined force usually creates chaos. I cannot allow that. That's my aim. Train, train, train until they so well disciplined that they can act within the framework of the law and order. If they act outside the framework of law and order, bloody hell, I will kick their asses.
Are people right to be frightened of the militancy of the AWB, of their threat of the use of force?
No, they don't have to be frightened. There's no need to be frightened because they will act within the framework, within the law and order. But if people do attack the AWB, I can promise them they will come up against a tank.
The leader of the AWB, Eugene Terreblanche. The skill of this former policeman has been to put Afrikaner rhetoric at the service of racism.
U sal die mense se lewens vashou in die hande in die vorm van 'n handwapen of 'n handgranaat. U hande mag dan nie bewe. Aan die skouer mag u nooit twyfel. Die tyd roep en die tyd eis. Dat wat nog swak in u is moet uit. Dat al die vuil en al die sleg uit u gepuur moet word. Want u word geroep tot die hoogste ideaal.
You said in your speech, you will hold people's lives in your hands in the shape of a hand weapon or a hand grenade. Are you trying to provoke white people into taking up arms?
Oh, my standpoint and my views are very clear over the years. I said that we will never capitulate. We will never accept an ANC government in my country. We will not run like the colonial whites did in the rest of Africa.
What evidence is there that the AWB has the strength to do the things you're talking
about? Why
about?
don't you attend public meetings, big meetings, then you will see that we are drawing the biggest crowds right through South Africa during normal public meetings.
But you're talking about fighting, not people listening to speeches, surely.
Oh, my people are fighters. That is why they are there. because I'm not a Sunday school teacher. I'm talking about fighting. What the hell do you think I'm doing? I'm busy preparing myself for the revolution. Not a revolution which I will start, but a revolution which my government will, and the ANC will start, because the ANC is not interested in any form of power sharing. What they want from me is my whole country, my land. I'm preparing myself. That's the sole reason for the existence of the AWB, to prepare himself to meet the oncoming revolution of Nelson Mandela.
Over the past 2 years, there's been a spate of bomb attacks on civilian targets. They range from shops and taxi ranks used by blacks to liberal newspapers and pressure groups. A variety of right-wing organizations, including the AWB, are allegedly behind the violence. Does the AWB approve of the bombing that is going on in this country at the moment?
Well, no, I will never say things like that. All I say is that I can understand it. I know my people, and I know people, whether they are an Englishman or a Boer. The moment they feel that they are betrayed by their government, they will try to resist it and do something about it.
Is the right wing a serious threat, the far right, I mean?